IT 2A in Operating System, and today's lesson will be about Multimedia in Operating System. I am Chezka Roces and our group members are The objectives for today are to learn about what multimedia and operating system is, know what media delivery is, know the two types of multimedia and operating system, and learn about the characteristics of multimedia systems. First, you might have learned about how operating systems handle general data like text files, programs, binary files, word processing documents, and also spreadsheets. Moreover, operating systems may get the task to handle different kinds of data as well, which comes in the category of multimedia. A recent trend in technology is the inclusion of multimedia data within computer systems. Multimedia kind of data consists of continuous media in the form of files, may it be audio or video data as well as conventional files to run. Continuous media data vary from conventional data like that where continuous media files such as frames of video or images or audio files must be delivered according to certain time restrictions. What is multimedia? The word multimedia depicts a large range of applications which are in popular use nowadays. This term covers a large category that includes audio and video files like MP3 audio files, movies, short video clips, and flash or animation files of movie previews, or news stories that are being downloaded via the internet. Multimedia concept also includes live webcasting of various events or sports. Multimedia applications should not have to be either audio or video. Instead, a multimedia application can include a mixture of both. What is media delivery? Multimedia data gets stored in the file system just as any other data. The main dissimilarities between a regular file and multimedia file is that the multimedia files have to be accessed at exact rate, but accessing a regular files requires no particular timing. The video is usually represented by a sequence of image which is known as frames, which are used to display in rapid succession. The faster the frames are displayed to users, the smoother the video looks. Mostly, a rate of 24 to 30 frames per second has to be necessary for the video for appearing smooth to human eyes. When any data gets delivered from the local file system, you can refer to that delivery as local playback. Multimedia files can also be stored in a remote server and delivered to a client across a network with a technique called streaming. There are two types of streaming techniques. Is progressive download. With the progressive download, any media files having both audio and video can be downloaded and stored on the user's local system file. Progressive download is a technique used to stream media from a web server to a client such as video player on a laptop or mobile phones. Without progressive download, a client has to download the entire media file before video playback can start. Media files are technically large, So, user must wait a significant time before they can watch the video, resulting in a disappointing user experience. With progressive download, only a small part of the video file has to be downloaded before playback begins. Even the progressive download, low bandwidth can make the download lag behind the rate of play, in which case, playback pauses until enough materials is downloaded for viewing to continue.
Progressive download is possible because at the start of the download, the media server sends metadata about the video file to the video player. The metadata functions like a table of contents, enabling playback to begin without all the data being available. Real-time streaming. Real-time streaming varies from progressive download, wherein the media files get streamed to the client but can be only played and not stored or downloaded by the client. Real-time data streaming is the process by which big volumes of data are processed quickly such that a firm extracting the info from that data can react to changing conditions in real time. Large chunks of data are streamed processed to enable the organizations to react to any fraudulent activity and potential threats, as well as to boost business benefits. Real-time data streaming works by making use of continuous queries that work on time and buffer windows. This whole process is opposite to the traditional database model where data was first stored and indexed and was then processed. Real-time data streaming makes use of data while in motion through the server. Real-time data streaming finds various applications. The major ones include e-commerce, network monitoring, risk management, fraud detection, pricing, and analytics. As the media file does not get stored on the client system, real-time streaming is much preferred to progressive download for media files which might be too large to store on system, like long videos and internet radio or TV broadcasts.
Characteristic of multimedia system. The demands of multimedia system are nothing like the demands of conventional application. Mostly, multimedia system may have the below mentioned characteristic. Multimedia files can be relatively large. Let's take an example. A 100-minute MPEG-1 video file uses 1.125 GB of storage. 100 minutes of high-definition television needs 15 GB of storage. Continuous media might need very high data rates. Think of a digital video wherein a frame of color video is displayed at a resolution having 800 by 600. Multimedia applications are quite sensitive to time delays at same point in playback. A multimedia system has 4 basic characteristics. Multimedia system must be computer controlled. Multimedia systems are integrated. The information they handle must be represented digitally. The interface to the final presentation of media is usually interactive.